Hi there, this is a reflection for Ash Wednesday, which is the beginning of Lent, the 14th of February. As we begin this Lenten journey, I want to invite you to take some time to observe what you're experiencing at the moment. Take some time to notice what is on your mind. And pay attention to what you're feeling in your heart. And observe what you're experiencing, what you're feeling in the rest of your body as well. We bring all of our humanity with us on the Lenten journey. The Jewish prophet Joel said, "Yet even now, says the Lord, return to me with all your heart, with fasting, with weeping, and with mourning. Rend your hearts and not your clothing. Return to the Lord your God, for he is gracious and merciful, slow to anger, and abounding in steadfast love, and relents from punishing." In recent weeks in churches, we've been hearing from the story of Jesus calling the first disciples to turn around, to stop going the way that they'd been going, and to follow him in the direction that he's going. And today is the beginning of Lent, when we are walking with Jesus towards his death at Easter. This has traditionally been a time when Christians consider where Jesus is leading them. Often, historically, it's meant giving up things that might distract us from following Jesus. Often people have abstained from alcohol or from rich foods like meat and sugar and butter. I wonder about whether you have any memories of practicing a discipline during Lent. You might like to take some time to reminisce about how you've observed Lent in previous years. As you approach this Lent, do you have any sense that Jesus is leading you somewhere new? Is there an attitude or behaviour that you'd like to change? Or a practice that you've been feeling moved to adopt? If there's something that you've found difficult recently, maybe it would be good to spend Lent attending to that challenge. In the reading from Joel, the Jewish prophet is challenging the people to focus on changing their hearts and not just their appearance. The reason that I normally start off a worship service by attending to what's going on in our minds and our hearts and the rest of our bodies is because the things that we're feeling tend to drive our attitudes and our behaviours. Even though we might like to think of ourselves as being rational beings, if we're trying to change our attitudes and behaviour as part of our journey following Jesus, we need to pay attention to what we're feeling. It might give us some clues about why we find it hard when we do find it hard. Joel seems to be focusing on this as the root of change, because we can dress solemnly and eat simply and give up television or other things that distract us. But if we don't attend to the root of our behaviour, any change might be just superficial. So whatever you feel led to do as part of a Lenten practice, I'd like to encourage you to accompany it with a practice of paying attention to what's going on in your mind and your heart and in the rest of your body.